Varahadeva ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you very much for joining us today. Very auspicious day, the appearance day of Lord Varaha. So we wanted to seek your good wishes and your blessings so that we can share some pastimes from this glorious incarnation of the Lord. So this is from the Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 11th chapter, 37th verse, and we can try to recite this together.
Ayam tu kathita kalpo ditiyaya shapi bharata varahaiti vikyayato yatashik chukaro hari. O descendant of Bharat, the first millennium in the second half of the life of Brahma is also known as the Varaha millennium because the personality of Godhead appeared in that millennium as the hog incarnation.
So 3rd canto we went through where we looked at the pastimes of Lord Varaha in the fight with Hiranyaksh, which is a very interesting session. So this is the verse from that canto. Now, we know the pastime, so but it's worth always repeating because actually we're going to go through it yet again next week because we're looking at the 7th canto. So Jay and Vijay, the gatekeepers of Vaikuntha, they offended the 4 Kumaras by not allowing them entrance into Vaikuntha. And the 4 Kumaras, they're very powerful. They cursed Jay and Vijay. And Yudhishthir Maharaj actually asked Narad Muni, how is it possible that the Vaikuntha Vasis can be cursed even by the Brahmanas to fall into this world? So we'll answer that question next week because that's the question that's asked of Sukadeva Goswami in the 7th canto. But this pastime is an extraordinary, extraordinary pastime. When the 4 Kumaras were offended, they cursed Jay and Vijay to fall to this material world. And Lord Vishnu came at that time. In fact, it was all his plan anyway. Nothing happens, even in the spiritual world, without the grace of Krishna. Not a blade of grass moves without the blessings of the Lord. So the Lord came and he diffused the situation by pacifying the 4 Kumaras. And he gave Jay and Vijay a choice. You can come to the material world, have 7 births as my devotees, or 3 births as my enemies. And of course, the Lord likes to fight. And he can't fight in the spiritual world. Everybody's his devotee. So he arranged for Jay and Vijay to take the 3 birth option. Jay and Vijay didn't want to stay away too long from the Lord. So they decided, we'll come as enemies. And they fought with the Lord. And
we can't hear you.
yeah, I stopped speaking. I just realized that I've already said what I was going to, what's on the screen. So after serving either of these sentences, they can reattain their stature at Vaikuntha and be with him permanently. Jay and Vijay could not bear the thought of staying away from Vishnu for 7 lives. So they agreed to the second option, become his enemies for 3 births. So Vijay took birth as Hiranyaksh. He was a powerful demon. At the time of his birth, unlucky omens appeared everywhere. Violent winds uprooted trees, volcanoes erupted, and inky clouds rained endlessly as lightning slashed the sky. Owls screeched fiercely, wolves howled at the moon, and trembling cows gave blood instead of milk. Wow, that's incredible. So the omens were not good. Hiranyaksh, he grew. Does anybody know the mother and father of Hiranyaksh?
Kashyapa Muni and Diti.
Okay, well done, Riyansh. So he appeared as large as a mountain. He grew very fast. As soon as he took birth, actually, he grew like a mountain. His golden crown appeared to kiss the sky. The earth quaked as he walked. Greater than his height was his pride. But even greater was his greed. So this is a problem that we also face. You know, we ourselves, we may be tall or not so tall, but the problem is not our height in this world, in this body, it's our pride. And then the greed. He mined so much gold from the earth that the planet lost its balance, fell out of orbit, and plunged into the ocean at the bottom of the universe. In Vedic cosmology, planets are conscious persons, as we call Mother Earth, Bhumi Mata. Celestial beings wanted her rescued. So this is also the situation now. If you look at the oil that has been extracted from Earth, so much exploitation has taken place. And we see the impact, global warming. And now, of course, we see another impact, which is this corona, which is partly to do with humans messing about with Mother Nature. So at that time also, Hiranyaksha exploited the earth. This is the problem with human beings. It said that if any other species left this planet, were extinct, it would have a detrimental impact on the environment, but not the case with the humans. If we disappeared from this earth, the environment would improve. So it means we're not here to improve the environment. So we're here to actually become self-realized. That is our purpose, to assist others to become self-realized. That's the purpose of human life. So we don't have a positive impact on the environment, but doesn't mean that we don't have a positive impact on spiritual development. So very important to understand that. So our mission in life is not necessarily to improve the environment. We're not going to be able to do it. But what we can do is to improve our spiritual environment and others as well. This is the whole point of Vedic information, Vedic knowledge. The proud Hiranyaksh dived into the ocean, terrifying all the sea creatures as he whirled his golden club. He was eager to fight and looked for Varun, the Lord of the waters. He thought Varun Dev was the most powerful because everybody else had run away. Indra and all the other devatas had ran away because of fear of Hiranyaksha. So he looked for Varun. He thought, he's a good match. Coming face to face with Varun in the ocean, he challenged him to combat. I have stopped fighting now due to old age. So Varun is saying to him. But he's also passive. He's also puffing him up. You are so expert in fighting. The only person actually equal to you is the Lord himself, Vishnu. So when you meet him, he will destroy your pride and you will lie down to sleep on the battlefield. So Varun also gave him a warning. Not caring for the words of Varun, Hiranyaksha left in search for his enemy. Meanwhile, Lord Vishnu, in his form as a huge red boar, entered the cosmic ocean. Sniffing through the mud at the bottom, he found Mother Earth. Then lifting it on his two white tusks, he rose out of the water. So this is a really short summary. So Hiranyakashipu, what he first did, Hiranyaksha, sorry, he displaced the earth and he took it actually down into the ocean, the Garbhodaksha ocean. which is at the bottom of the universe. If you recall, when we did the 5th canto, at the bottom is this coronal ocean, casual ocean. So Hiranyaksha actually displaced the earth from its orbit, from its position. And at that time, the devatas, they prayed to Lord Vishnu, please come and protect the earth, protect us. So at that time, Lord Vishnu came and he appeared through the, how did he appear? Does anybody know? Does anybody remember how he appeared?
Nostril.
Very good, Shevita. Thank you so much. He came from the nostril of Lord Brahma. So very tiny, and then he grew into this incredible boar, incredible avatar. Again, not many times it's seen before. Twice he has come. This is the second time. So extraordinary form of the Lord. And he went to the bottom of the ocean. He went through the mud. And a boar can do that. That is why he took the incarnation of a boar, for 2 reasons, actually. One, to demonstrate his prowess, that he can do anything. And as Mother Earth was in the mud, in the ocean, he, with his tusks, rescued Mother Earth, and he put her back in the proper orbit of this structure of the universe. The second reason he came was that he shows that he can appear in any form he likes, and any form he takes is transcendental. Generally, the form of the pig is regarded as dirty, unclean, right? Because they eat stool and things like that. But the Lord demonstrates by taking the form of a boar, he is beyond material considerations. Even as in the form of a boar, he is completely and utterly transcendental, spiritual. So this is something that we need to understand of the Lord. Yes, Riyansh.
Hi, Bawal Prabhuji.
Hare
It's
Krishna.
Ram Dulara. It's Ram Dulara.
Hare Krishna Ram Dulara.
Hi, Bawal Prabhuji. How are you? Fine.
Yes, good.
You know,
Thank you.
a boar is a vegetarian. It's not a pig. There's a difference between a boar and a pig.
Is there? I
Yes.
didn't realize that.
The boar we have in Mauritius,
Okay.
it eats fruits, roots, and so on.
You have a unique boar, huh?
No. It's, it's Mauritius. In Mauritius, there is boar and pig. Pig are
Two
different.
different things.
Yes.
Oh,
A boar, when he wants to fight, even if you're on a tree, he waits for you underneath the tree.
yeah, but the terms are interchangeable. Boar and pig
Yeah.
actually mean the same thing, but in Mauritius they may not.
No.
Interesting.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
The-
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
The boar is wild pig.
Yeah,
They
Wild
are not
pig.
the same. They
It's
are
not
wild
pig.
pig.
yeah,
Yes.
wild pig. That's right.
And why did the Lord took the body of a boar? Because where Mother Earth was hidden, it was so dirty, only
Yes.
boars and pigs can go there. So that's why he took that
That's
incarnation. Also. Hare Krishna, the Prabhuji from Mauritius, do you still have the boar there, or people have killed them and ate them?
Yes, we have. It is being raised in
Okay.
farms.
Oh, that's good.
And
That's good.
it's very
Yeah.
clean,
Mm-hmm.
and its skin and hair
Uh-huh.
are very
Polished, like yeah,
polished.
shiny.
Yes.
I
It's
remember
polished.
when we used
That's
to
why
go
the mud
to,
doesn't stick on them.
yes, I remember when going to Grand Bassin, we used to see them
Yes.
around there.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
Prabhuji, thank
that's
you.
very
Okay, Hare
interesting.
Krishna.
Very interesting. Thank you, Ram Dulara,
Thank you.
for sharing that. I really appreciate that.
Okay.
I
Okay, Hare Krishna.
never realized that. So you saying that the boar in Mauritius are vegetarian? They don't eat meat.
Yes. They eat fruits and earth and so on, roots.
And like
Yeah.
normal pigs would eat stool, for example.
Yeah, everything. They eat everything.
Yeah, but not the boar. Vegetarian.
No. Yes.
Very interesting. All right. Thank you for sharing that. Nice one.
Okay, Eric.
And it's so nice. First time you've actually spoken out. So I really, really appreciate it. Do more.
No, I
right?
just listen to the class. It's very nice to listen
Yeah, but it's nice when you talk.
without
As well.
disturbing.
You should always
Yeah.
share something, huh? It's very
Okay.
good. Very nice.
Okay, Eric. Fine with you.
Riansh, yes.
Prabhuji, my mother told me that why Varahadev took this form means because birds can smell anything now, Prabhuji.
Mm.
So like when the third is on the dirt, so Varahadev smelled that and he went there and picked. And then he picked up with his thirst the earth. That's
Very
why.
good. And because earth has such a wonderful fragrance, right? That's one of the reasons why he could smell the earth,
Yes,
even in a
Prabhuji.
dirty place. So well done. Very good. Good. I like it. Okay. Hiranyaksha was waiting. Hiranyaksha was waiting, very angry. Oh, ambitious beast, he cried. This earth is mine. Today, I will please my demon friends by smashing your skull. So he was quite an arrogant demon. Lord Varaha was concerned to protect Mother Earth. So he raced through space with the planet on his tusks. Hiranyaksha followed him, shouting, "Coward, come back, come back." Lord Varaha is in charge of the law of gravity. Making the earth very light, he gently placed her on the surface of the sea, where she floated like a turquoise ball. With the earth now safe, Varaha turned to Hiranyaksha and laughed mockingly. "I am indeed the beast, out to kill dogs like you. I am not afraid, for you are a mortal, bound by the laws of death. Give up your foolish talk and fight." Hiranyaksha, trembling with anger and hissing like a cobra, sprang at the Lord with his golden club. Varaha dodged the blow and struck out with his own mace. As the fight raged on, both were injured, and the smell of blood increased their fury. From up on high, the residents of the heavens watched this terrible fight. They begged Varaha, "Please do not play any longer with this wicked demon. Finish him off quickly." So this fight actually went on for a very, very long time, it said. And sometimes the Lord would appear as if he was being defeated. And sometimes he would appear as if he was conquering Hiranyaksha. But all in all, Lord was enjoying this fight because sometimes the Lord likes to fight. So he fulfills his desire to fight, but he doesn't fulfill it with any ordinary person. He can only fight with his pure devotees who come just for this purpose of satisfying him with this behavior of arrogance. And so, they're so absorbed in the Lord, just like Kamsa was very absorbed in the Lord as well, which we will see later on. So the residents of the heavens would become very afraid, and they would be begging the Lord, "Please don't play with him anymore. Just finish him off." But also, if we understand the heavenly personalities, they didn't have a great deal of faith, begging the Lord to finish him off. What was the Lord going to do? Be defeated by the demon? So I suppose the Lord was increasing their anxiety for the Lord, but actually their anxiety was increasing for their own safety. So that is why even the devatas, they pray that let us come down to earth in this age of Kali Yuga and become free of all our possessions, our pride, our fearfulness. Because whenever a demon comes and they can't handle it, they approach the Supreme Lord. So this is another occasion like that. So they're actually very selfish in one sense. So they're begging the Lord, "Please finish him off." Lord Varaha glanced lovingly at his devotees, then sprang at Hiranyaksha, aiming his mace at the demon's chin. But Hiranyaksh knocked the mace from Varaha's hand and sent it spinning deep into space. The demigods cried in alarm, "Alas, alas, what has happened now?" Lord Varaha called for his famous disc weapon, and it appeared in the sky, razor sharp and whirling like a circular saw. Seeing this, Hiranyaksh exploded with fury. Glaring at the Lord with burning eyes, he hurled his mace, screaming, "Now you are slain." The Lord deftly knocked it away with his left foot. Not even his right foot, his left foot. And the left foot is always considered weaker than the right. Then coolly and calmly he said, "Now you pick up your weapon and try again." So this was a big blow to the ego of the demon. Roaring like a lion, the demon again hurled his mace, but the divine boar easily caught it, just like a hawk catches a mouse. He offered it to the demon. "Why don't you try again?" he asked. So of course the ego of Hiranyaksh was hurt. He became ashamed and angry. Taking instead a flaming trident, he hurled it with all his might towards the Lord. So this would happen often. The demon would lose his weapon and the Lord would mock him. "Oh, just pick up your weapon. Come on, let's fight again." And of course, the demon was hurt because the Lord was being gracious to him. And vice versa. Once or twice, the demon also apparently had defeated the Lord. And he would say to the Lord, "Pick up your weapon." And Varaha would pick it up and give the demon a good thumping. Varaha easily cut it into 7 pieces with his razor-sharp disc. Using his magical powers, the demon became invisible. Fierce winds blew from all directions. Stones dropped out of the sky. Angry clouds poured down blood, urine, hair, and bones. Armies of fierce demons appeared as if from nowhere, riding on phantom horses and elephants. So he had all of the mystic powers, the 7 mystic powers that a yogi can have. Why did he have them? Because Hiranyaksh came from the spiritual world. And in the spiritual world, everybody has these powers. So when they come, they bring those powers with them. Using his own mystic powers, the Lord dispelled the demon's magic. Still, Hiranyaksh did not give up. He ran up to the Lord, embracing him and tried to crush him with his powerful arms. The demigods watched in horror, seeing their forlorn faces. Lord Varaha decided, "I've played with this demon long enough." The Lord has enjoyed the battle with a worthy opponent, one of his own devotees. So this is a really nice painting which is done. So you can see it's an equal match in one sense, because Varaha was enjoying the fight. But of course, in another sense, there's no equal to Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu. So he easily defeated the demon, but he wanted to have a fight. Casually, he slapped Hiranyaksh at the base of his ear. Hiranyaksh's body quivered, his eyeballs plunged out of his sockets, and he fell down dead, like a huge tree cut down by a hurricane. Lord Varaha placed Mother Earth back into her correct orbit. The demigods were overjoyed and praised the Lord. "You are not forced like us to take your birth, but you do so by your own free will. You appear in a form just suitable to perform your mission rescuing the earth from a dirty place." So this is the pastime of Lord Varaha, and how the demigods then offered wonderful prayers to the Supreme Lord. To rescue the earth, he appeared during Swambho Manvantar from Brahma's nostril. And during the Chakshush Manvantara, he appeared from the water. So he appears twice to do the same job, rescue the earth. Lord Varaha, the best of tusked beasts, appears to kill Hiranyaksh and rescue the earth. This is from Rupa Goswami's Laghu Bhagavad Amrita 1.3.10. In Chaitanya Leela, so Mahaprabhu, he was pleased with Murari Gupta, and one day he gave him a vision of his form as Varaha avatar. The Lord lifted Murari's water jug on his nose as he gave a loud roar. Murari, considering his life to have been fulfilled by this vision, sang a hymn in glorification of the Lord. This event has been beautifully described by Vrindavan Das Thakur in the Chaitanya Bhagavat, Madhya Khan, chapter 3. The Lord took on the mood of Varaha in the house of Murari. The Lord climbed on his shoulder and danced in the courtyard. So this is from the Chaitanya Charitamrita 1:17-19. After killing the demon Hiranyaksh, he rested at Vishramghat in Mathura and spoke the Varaha Puran to Mother Earth, who also became his wife. So, has anybody been to Vishramghat in Mathura? Here it is. We can go there now. This is the Vishramghat.
Yes, Prabhuji, you took us there.
Oh yeah. Did we bathe in there?
I don't remember that.
Okay, I can't remember either. But it's very nice to bathe here, especially before going to Vrindavan. So sometimes we get off the train and we come to Vishramghat and we bathe. So we can bathe there today. Om pavitra pavitra va sarva vasargatopi vaya smaret pundarikaksham sabhyabhyantar suchi jal Vishnu jal Vishnu jal Vishnu. So we can bathe in here 3 times. Just close your eyes and imagine you're in the cooling water of Vishramghat. Vishramghat ki jai, Vishramghat ki jai, Vishramghat ki jai, Yamuna Devi ki jai, Yamuna Devi ki jai, Yamuna Devi ki jai. There's temples all around Vishramghat. They're really nice temples there. Just outside Mathura, just on the way to Vrindavan. Varaha Avatar ki jai. Anybody like to ask any questions, or do you have anything you'd like to share? Okay.
Very nicely explained, Prabhuji, Vara Avatar.
Ki jai.
Jai, Vara Avatar ki jai. Very nice.
Thank you. So tomorrow is going to be Nityananda's. 2 days actually we're going to celebrate. Tomorrow we'll do the Abhishek and then we'll do a little explanation. But on Friday we'll explain much more about who this amazing personality is. So Shavita, would you like to sing? What would you like to sing? You're muted.
I said next time, not now.
Okay, yeah. You can sing tomorrow. We're going to do Abhishek. If you're coming tomorrow, during Abhishek, we sing lots. So you're welcome to sing some pastime of Nityananda or Mahamantra, whatever you like. Huh?
Okay, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Okay, so if there's no comments or any questions, we can go to Karuna Avatar.